This video is an introduction to Boy Scouts and Troop 122 for parents considering whether scouting is a good option for your son. Perhaps your son has been involved in Cub Scouts and you're trying to decide whether to continue, or perhaps your son hasn't had any experience with scouting. Either way, know that he will be warmly welcomed into Troop 122 and will benefit from his scouting experience in numerous ways, and he'll be so busy having fun and making friends that he might not realize the important life lessons he'll be learning in the process. The Boy Scouts of America was formed in 1910, a few short years after Sir Robert Baden-Powell, a British general and war hero, founded the Boy Scouts in that country. Since then, millions of boys have participated in and been formed by scouting, including thousands right here in Beaumont and the surrounding area. Scouting has three specific objectives, commonly referred to as the aims of scouting. They are character development, citizenship training, and personal fitness. Scouting achieves these goals by adhering to a set of ideals which are spelled out in the Scout oath, law, motto, and slogan.
I'll do my best to do my duty to guard my country and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
The Scout is
Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and arrogant.
The Boy Scout measures himself against these ideals and continually tries to improve. The goals are high, and as he reaches for them, he has some control over what and who he becomes. The patrol method gives Boy Scouts an experience in group living and citizenship. It places responsibility on young shoulders and teaches boys how to accept it. The patrol method allows Scouts to interact in small groups where they can easily relate to each other. Scouting is designed to take place outdoors. It is in the outdoor setting that Scouts share responsibilities and learn to live with one another. It is here that the skills and activities practiced at troop meetings come alive with purpose. Being close to nature helps Boy Scouts gain an appreciation for God's handiwork and humankind's place in it. The outdoors is the laboratory for Boy Scouts to learn ecology and practice conservation of nature's resources. Scouting provides a series of surmountable obstacles and steps in overcoming them through the advancement method. The Boy Scout plans his advancement and progresses at his own pace as he meets each challenge. The Boy Scout is rewarded for each achievement, which helps him gain self-confidence. The steps in the advancement method, from being a new Scout all the way, for those who embrace the challenge, to Eagle Scout, helps the Boy Scout grow in his self-reliance and his ability to help others. Boys learn a great deal by watching how adults conduct themselves. Scout leaders are positive role models for the members of their troops. In many cases, a Scoutmaster who is willing to listen to boys, encourage them, and take a sincere interest in them can make a profound difference in their lives. As Scouts plan their activities and progress towards their goals, they experience personal growth. The good turn concept is a major part of the personal growth method of Boy Scouting. Boys grow as they participate in community service projects and do good turns for others. Scouting encourages boys to learn and practice leadership skills. Every Boy Scout has the opportunity to participate in leadership situations. Understanding the concepts of leadership helps a boy accept the leadership role of others, develops his own leadership skills, and guides him towards the citizenship aim of scouting. Through the merit badges they earn as part of their advancement, Scouts learn tangible skills that will serve them throughout their lives, while giving them an opportunity to do meaningful career exploration. From first aid to citizenship, personal management, family life, physical fitness, and more than 100 other areas of inquiry. Merit badges give Scouts a sense of accomplishment while forming them to be future leaders in whatever field of endeavor they pursue. What do parents of Scouts say? What have they seen as their sons have participated and grown in scouting?
So they made lasting friendships with the kids in Scouts. I think it made them more self-reliant. They had to learn how to pack. They learned how to plan. They learned how to cook. They learned how to clean up after themselves. They both did multiple projects through Scouts. They had numerous hours of having to plan ahead, think about what they wanted to do, how to get other people to do what they wanted them to do. and how to execute it, and then how to wrap it up in the end. I also think that kids getting out away from their home environment and their electronics is a huge benefit. They spent time working in the woods, and they spent time getting to know other kids and just playing in roughhousing and being boys. And I think that's something that's lacking with a lot of kids these days. The merit badges, I think, were really good for the boys to figure out what they liked and what they didn't like. I gave them a taste of a little bit of everything, and they were able to pursue things. They both made Eagle, and I'm more proud of that than them having graduated high school. It takes a lot, and you got to be prepared for that, but you also got to know that what you put into it as a mother or as a family, your children will get out of it tenfold. I think that for making a well-rounded person, Scouting has that. It's got the making you smarter, it's got the mental part, it's got the community part, it's got the leadership part, it's got the being dependent on yourself, being an individual, being strong. It really develops you as a whole person. And I think the kids that come out of Scouting are more well-rounded. I think people look at Eagle Scouts differently than they look at just the rest of society.
The transition from Cub Scout to Boy Scout is a smooth one. By that time, Webelos will have been invited on a camping trip with the Boy Scout troop, and older Boy Scouts will be on hand at the crossover ceremony to welcome the new Scouts into the troop. Whether a boy participated in Cub Scouts or not, again, boys will be warmly welcomed into the troop. It is often said that only 4 out of 100 boys participate in Scouting, and only 4 out of 100 Scouts make it all the way to Eagle Scout. That number is considerably higher in Troop 122, but whether a boy attains the rank of Eagle Scout or not, his experience in Scouting will be formative. Our sons are confronted with many opportunities, from sports to church youth group and other extracurricular activities, but little else sets and achieves the goals of personal growth and character development as well as Scouting. Beyond these goals, the opportunities Scouting offers for fun, friendship, and high adventure are unparalleled. If you'd like to learn more about Boy Scouting in Troop 122, you are warmly invited to visit a troop meeting. We meet every Monday evening from 7 to 8:30 at Westgate Memorial Baptist Church, 6220 Westgate in Beaumont.